Just going to wait for some people to join now. Oh, good evening, Laurie. Happy New Year. Yes, I have peoples. Okay. Hello, Kay. Hey, Red. Hi, Sandy. Just get this loaded up on my computer. Hey, Brittany. Susan. Oh, lots of you coming in now. Okay. Hey, Anna Karen, Daphne, Katinka, Gail. Oh, Happy New Year, everyone. Hey, Lizzie. Let's have a look. Adria. Who else is coming in? Carla. Oh, blimey, there's a lot of you already. Hi, Celia. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you're all doing okay. Hey, Needle Needles. Hey, Anne Hannah. Oh, gosh, I keep undoing my thread. I've had a new start today. Oh, it's been lovely. Oh, it's so exciting. It's so nice to do a new start. I've lost my first needle in 2025. No doubt it'll turn up. I'm pretty sure it will. If it's anything like poor old Andy, it'll end up in a foot. Okay. Hey, Tracy. And Laura coming in from sunny New Zealand. Good stuff. Are we all well? Is everybody all right? Who's shattered after stopping up until midnight? Oh, I tell you, I was flagging at about 10 to midnight. Then I went to bed at about 10 past midnight. And could I sleep? No. It was not my happy face. Just, you know, you think, oh, I'm tired. I guess I'll be straight to sleep. Not a chance. Happy New Year. I started Harriet Salt today in blue silk. Lovely. 8 a.m. Thanks to Insomnia for Kay. Laurie slept 12 hours. Guess she needed it. Yep. It's all good if you can get that 12 hours. Andy slept in actually this morning. I was awake at, well, I was first awake at 5. I got up just after 7. And Andy came down, what, 8:30? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Okay. I've stitched 205 stitches, started my reading schedule and created a new blog. It's thoughts and impressions of reading, and created another spreadsheet. So Lizzie has been busy today. Hi, Sandra. Doing well, considering not going to sleep till early morning. Afternoon siesta works wonders, says Adria. Yeah, I think I could have done with one of them, but no chance today. In bed by 8 a.m, started work at 6 a.m. on first. Oh, blimey. About to go to sleep, then flipping fireworks started. Oh, dear. Hey, Enid. Happy New Year. Yes, you mean morning. PM, yeah. Gotcha, Laura. Yeah. Yeah, the girls had to be prodded and coaxed out of bed for some breakfast as well. And then I've cooked roast beef and Yorkshire pudding for dinner. My stepdad's been here. And then this afternoon, cleared off home, and that's when I filmed my Stitch With Me with my new start, because I decided not to film it first thing this morning, knowing I'd probably be fairly tired. And it turns out that was a good decision. So, yeah, I've done my Stitch With Me this afternoon, and Andy's currently finishing that video off. Are you? Or have you sent it?
It's not done yet.
Yeah. So yeah, that will be out on Saturday. Ian is so tired, stupid fire, it's going off all night. Yeah. Couldn't sleep because she got to do a new start, says Laurie, plus Andy lost the bet. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He lost it royally. 360 odd days, well, more than 365 days of without a new start, because I think my last new start was either Daughter of the Deep or Sailing Fairy. I could do with looking it up, really. So it's been more than a year. Lizzie says, hello, Andy, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
How many stitches did you do on the new start? I've done 700 so far. I've got another 300 to do, but that'll be tomorrow. And then I will bring it out on Sunday's stream. So it'll get some extra work in on Sunday. And at the minute on this one, I've done almost 500. So my 1360 odd is a shoe-in for today. So Sharon, if you're in, I'm off and running. Tracy has my first finish of 2025. It was only very small. Hey, matters not. It's finished. Ding, 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 ding. And if you're in my group, post it on my live stream thread so we can show it off. It's all good. It doesn't matter big or small. A finish is a finish. And finishes and milestones should always be celebrated. Oh, yeah. Speaking of other things that should be celebrated, I'm sure you guys have seen or read our lovely Karen Needlebug had a successful surgery and she's back at home. So she's just taken time out to recover, bless her. And I'm sure you'll join me in sending her lots of love and healing vibes. And let's get her back on her stitchy feet soon. Tracy, you're working on your Dead Aquarium Style by Lola Crow. Brilliant. I've seen that one a few times. It's a really, really nice piece. I love it. I'm working towards my 700 stitches, says Lizzie. I did double duty today because tomorrow I'll be out most of the day. Eyes need testing. Feet need to be seen to, and I'm going to the cinema as well. Cool, cool. Yeah, indeed, great news for Karen. I sent her a message on Monday, knowing she was going in early doors on Tuesday, and said, look, we're thinking of you. And she says, I'll message you, when I get out. And I said to her, look, think of yourself before anything else. But, that's our Karen. Sent me a message to say that she was through and she was good. A little bit of pain, but not unmanageable, which is always good news. Us women were made of sterner stuff, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, you're working on Deadly Aquarium too, Laurie? I saw when I went to stitching retreats in last year now, 2024, went to the big stitch. A couple of ladies working on it on our table. So, and I'm so exciting. A month to my next retreat. Woohoo! Yeah, I knew that she'd completed the evening in the park, Lizzie. Has she done all the beading on it as well? Because I know that she completed all the stitching. Yes, she did yesterday. Oh, brilliant. I bought 2 owl patterns in the Hayed New Year sale. Oh, there's an Anne Stokes one released yesterday and another called Silent Witness by Tamara Markegard. Ooh, good stuff. Patsy not in yet? Because Patsy had a birthday yesterday. Yeah, she might have done actually. Okay. So I know that I've got a thread that's busy on the group, but what are you guys working on? What are you working on tonight? Today I was working on my new start. Obviously I worked on this piece a little bit this morning. I was working on my new start this afternoon and then back to this one for this evening. But what have you guys got on? Hey, Joyce. Good evening. Happy New Year to you. No, that's wrong. Put the stitches in the right place. I'd be all right, won't I?
That usually works.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm no expert as far as stitching goes, but I think I can pretty much guarantee that that's how it works.
Yeah, it does work by putting things in the right place. It works much better if you put things in the right place.
Find the right place.
Story Keep the last supper Hayed for Sandy, 56.22%. That's heading towards that finish line, Sandy. Tiger Family for Adria. Laurie, I hope to have a no buy year, just supplies to finish or deplete my hoard. Red also worked on the new start, Hayed Sal 2025 Innocent Dreams, The Sleepy Bunny. Got the Anne Stokes Owl also, says Sandra couldn't resist. A beautiful place, my new start for Needle Needles. Great stuff. Van Gogh Cat for Carla at 0.09%. SSB, remind me what that is. Stitch is So Beautiful. That's it. Queen Anne's Lace, Lavender and Lace for Laura. Okay. I always forget about Stitch is So Beautiful now. I shouldn't do really because there's lots of people stitching them. Anna Karen Cosmic Marble Supersized Max Colour, as it seems I can't put it down. Alicia says, Happy New Year's, every guys. Tell Andy thank you for the winning spin.
Oh, no worries.
You know when you did the spin for the charts?
Yeah.
He's here. Susan is still working on a stitching shelf, almost at 10%. Great stuff. And the Hayed Sal on the Van Gogh roses.
Yeah.
I watched a video on how to correctly pronounce Van Gogh, and it's completely impossible. No wonder he lost his mind. Kay is working on Johnny Gelsinger. Hummingbirds in the Spring. That was the second milestone chart in the Sal. Hey, Chrissy. How was everyone's New Year? I stayed at home and had a Lord of the Rings Hobbit marathon with the hubby. It was up till 3 a.m. our end. Oh, that sounds like bliss. Hope we're getting some lavender and lace patterns, says Lizzie, the seasonal ladies. And Chrissy worked on the light and the dark from Hayed whilst watching it. Celia is busy working on the Cross Stitch Studios Stitch Along. Yep, what I think I might do in the group is have a thread for people to post on Hayed Sal progress and a thread for people to post on other cell progresses, just to keep them all tidy, do we think? Lizzie did a bit of Bygone Summer, supersized max colour project. Fabulous. Okay, 453 I need now. 453. Okay. Going to turn the heel of my sock. I always say that with emphasis. It's like a coded message, says Joyce. Fantastic. I haven't ventured into socks yet. I'm too busy with crosses. Hey, Esther. Hi, Happy New Year to all. Working on Best Girlfriends by Teresa Kogut. How do I organise my friends? Well, Tracy, I have a big box at the side of me. Hold on, let me move it a sec. Bear with me. Just shift my project out the way and I can show you. I have a master set and it's in this box. It looks really messy, but they're all on thread cards, plastic thread cards, and I top them up either from skeins or cones because I have lots of cones, and there are 24, I think, floss cards in this one, plus a one with the special, you know, Ecru B5200 and so on. That, but yeah, that's how I do it. It's just a box of floss cards. So unless I'm working from a kit, they're coming out the master set. And yeah, I used to do kitting for Pain-Free Crafts, and I've been left with a lot of cones. So every so often I top them up, and I have boxes and boxes of cones. I have about probably thick end of 400 cones, would you say?
Yeah.
Some of the small size and some of the big size. The one that I keep near me is this one. It's my 310. And this was a big cone, and it's sort of now not far off the size of a small one. Where can you find 25 count gridded fabric? UK or Europe? Esther, whereabouts are we posting it to? Remind me. Hey, Judy. Working on Glamour by Marta Darlig. Beautiful piece. I wish we could purchase cones as a matter of course. It would be much easier, wouldn't it, Lizzie? Unfortunately, it's not possible in the UK. Cross and Craft on Etsy says Kay. She ships internationally, so that could be one place for you. Hey, Monique. Not late at all. Happy New Year to you. Hey, Jane. Good evening to you. Story hour. How did I get into being a model stitcher? I'll get to that in a sec. Just give me 2 ticks. Going to the USA on the 18th of January. Might have to look for a cone of 310 to bring home. Yep. Not sure where you'd buy them over the counter in the States, as it were. And hi, Ashley. Happy New Year. How are you? I've been seeing your craft room updates. Very envious. Tell your husband he can come over here and do one for me. Craft room, that is. Okay, right. How did I get to be a model stitcher? So, I was mooching Facebook, as you do. Oh, yes, that could be a plan, Tracy. Yes, I was mooching on Facebook, and I'm in a group called Embroidery Model Stitchers and Designers. And it's not a terribly busy group, but what it is, it's like lots of small businesses on Etsy that say, you know, if I give you the pattern, would you stitch it up and send me a nice picture? You know, that kind of thing. A bit like the lady who's been posting in our group. Hey, Emily. And there was this one in there that just caught my eye, and she was like, oh, I'm an editor for a national, you know, stitching publication. I'm like, oh, that sounds interesting. So I sent her a message, and I sent her a message that, because I'd done some DMC model stitching a few years ago, and that was like by word of mouth. I did it for DMC, or Sirdar as it falls under now, directly. You know, some of their stuff that hadn't even been released. It was like still in the testing phase. So I sent her a message, and I sent her a link to my Instagram and stuff. And I said, look, you know, I've been a stitcher for nearly 40 years, or getting on for 40 years. I don't mind what I stitch on. I don't mind the subject matter, full coverage, part coverage, sampler, you know, cutesy, scenery, whatever. It doesn't bother me. And I'm fast, you know. I mean, you guys know that I'm a fast stitcher. And she sent me a message back saying, "Ooh, that'd be fabulous. I'll have a look, see what I've got, and I'll send you some terms via email," which she did, and I was happy with those. And she started sending me the work, and then she kind of ran out. But she said, "Don't worry, I've got another couple of contacts, and I've been in touch with them. So now I actually model stitch for 2 different ladies. So yeah, it keeps me busy, and I usually get some, probably once a month, would you say, love?
Yeah.
Which is quite nice. And it's nice because obviously I had no new starts for me this last year, but I had the model stitching, which kept things fresh. And it was really nice. And Sandy, I know you're in here. I am going to take your suggestion of adding the model stitch totals in to my annual total, because they are still stitches that I've done. So you're quite right. Even though I can't show the pieces, I definitely should be adding them in. So yeah. So I have 2 ladies now who I send an email and catch up and say, you know, I have no work on at the moment. Send me your model stitching works, and they do. Fantastic. Have you started that new start, or are we seeing that on Sunday? I watched Floss Tube this morning, I already forgot, says Ashley. Both. So I've started my new start today. I started it this afternoon because I was a little bit tired and lack of sleep this morning. I figured trying to do it at 8 a.m. would not have been a happy outcome. So I started it this afternoon. I've got in 700 stitches. I will do the rest of its 1,000 stitches for its rotation probably tomorrow, and then it will come out to play on Sunday for extra stitches during the live stream. So you get the best of both worlds. And that's how it'll go going forward. So the Stitch With Me will come out on the Saturday, and then on the live stream on the Sunday, it'll be a continuation of it. And Wednesday live stream will continue being Focus for a Finish. And the most up-to-date date for this piece to be finished is the 11th of February. As it stands, but if I can get that down, I'll be getting it down. Gridded fabric, mainland Europe, Casa Sanina. So there you go, Esther, try Casa Sanina as well. What was my new start? Let me show you, Chrissy.
It's the one I bought her.
Yeah. Hold on. There we go. I always think it's more than one piece of paper, but that's because it's that thick, high quality photo paper. So this is the one that I've started today. Night Orange, London, Gecko Rouge, kit. And even though it's a square pattern, I've started in the middle. Because otherwise you'd have got 1,000 stitches of black. So I've started in the middle in this building here. This is the Gherkin. Which address is the Gherkin? 30
St Mary Axe.
30 St Mary Axe in the city of London. And then this is the Cheese Grater, which is Leadenhall Street. And then this one is Tower 42, or the NatWest Tower. And this is the Shard, but the Shard is much further away. So that's the one I started. Hey, Julie, Happy New Year to you as well. So, yeah, it's been a good day today. A good stitchy day. And like I said, I hosted my stepdad for his lunch, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding. And had a game this afternoon again as well. And yeah, it's been nice, hasn't it, love?
Yeah.
Okay, 3022. So about 8:15 as usual, we'll have a look at the thread in the group. So if you haven't put anything on it, now is the time. And yeah, we will go take a look and see what you guys have been working on. Working on today, or a new start today. Because loads of people do the New Year, New Start thing, don't they?
They do.
Including me, although I'm doing New Year, New Start, New Start, New Start, New Start. Funny. Okay. Oh, what have I done here? Come through the wrong hole. Okay. You're doing new week, new start. Yeah. I'm doing new everything, new start. Can have a new start for many things this month. New year, new start. New birthday, new start. New decade, new start. Having a trip away, new start. On annual leave from work, new start. Where else can I have a new start over, Andy?
I don't know.
There's a million reasons to have a new start in January, isn't there?
Yeah.
Hogmanay finishing a new year, new start in Kay's house. Oh. New week, new start, yeah. Oh, excuse me. I think I only must have had about 5 or 6 hours of proper sleep last night. But you know, if I'd have decided to go back to bed or something for an hour this afternoon, I would have been no good to anyone. Oh yes, you're visiting me in June, new start, yeah. You think I could have a new start for every tooth I'm having taken out for my dental work? That would definitely be a lot of new starts. Cup of tea, new start. Do you know what? Perfect. Cup of tea. Cup of tea. Brilliant. Fredo, new start. There's a million ways that which we could do a new start, isn't there? Yeah. We don't need an excuse of stitches, do we really? Yeah. Do you know what? I'm just waiting now, Brittany, because I think it'll change my life. I really do. And in a lot of ways, I'm actually quite looking forward to it. And it sounds really weird because who wants really a dentist rummaging around and meddling with your teeth? Nobody does. Horrible things. Not teeth, dentists. But having said that, my dentist is truly lovely. Can't wait for my dragon kits to come, says Lizzie. No, I bet you can't. You'll have to share those in the group. Hey, Kelly. You sure like to have, you have to like cold tea as a stitcher. Yeah, although mine is still warm, so I'm quite lucky. It's only been made about half an hour. So, and that cup's holds its heat. It's Lauren's Avengers mug. It tends to hold the heat quite well. Okay. Or cold coffee. Yeah, cold tea, cold coffee. I'm not fussed. Did you have a nice New Year's Eve, Kelly? Oh, excuse me. That's that tea coming back to say hello. Okay. All right. Yep. Cup of tea, new start. Cup of anything, new start. I've been in a similar position with teeth over the years. Not many of my own left now, but feel so much better for getting rid of. Yep. That's what I'm hoping for, that everything gets so much better. I'm not in any pain, but I'm limited, if that makes sense. So, you know, the best decision really was to go get them looked at, and then with a view to, you know, let's just, yeah, I said to the dentist myself, I think I'm looking at full removal. And he's like, well, let's take an x-ray and have a look. And then the x-ray came back and he's like, yeah. Yes, we had a lovely dinner with friends, but in bed by 10:30. I wished I'd have been. The girls were like, oh, we're going to start until midnight. And I thought, oh, I can't go to sneak off to bed now. Thank goodness my new starters aren't set in stone. I keep swapping around the odd. You should have a spinny reel. Them spinny jobs. I've only got one of my own teeth left, constant tooth pain for almost 10 years. Yeah, it's not pleasant, but like I said, I've been fortunate in not having pain. Just discomfort more than anything, and being limited with what I can eat, like anything that's in any way hard. How do you reply to a specific comment? At doesn't work. It should work. At, and then start typing the person's name. Because Kelly's just done it with me. Does a restart count as a new start? Ripped out my Jemmy stitches, it was not fun. Yes, of course it counts as a new start, because you're starting it anew. Yeah. Absolutely, Laurie. And if you did any of the things, you know, had a cup of tea, or, I don't know, open a new packet of biscuits, or what else? What else could constitute a new start, Andy? Normal. Did you hoover today? Did you vacuum? If you vacuumed or washed up, filled the dishwasher, whatever, took the dog for a walk, all of that counts. It's a reason for a new start. Terrible answer. New kind of juice, new start. Yes, yeah. If I think half the battle is accepting it, then getting the work done, new person, new start. Yes. There we go. Hey, Al. Alison. Happy New Year. I'm enjoying my last cup of tea for the morning. Cup of tea, new start. I walk the dog and hoover. Does that mean I get 2? Yes. You did 2 things. So you've earned 2 things, haven't you? Bad mood, new start. Well, why not? If it's going to change things. Nicola made me do it. Yes, you can still use Nicola made me do it. I don't mind.
I think that hashtag's going to be around until the cows come home.
Definitely. I'm just going to say yes. Oh, Celia's holding strong. No new starts for 2025. What time is it where you are, Celia? Huh?
Never mind. Ignore me.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to make a joke.
Daughter and I walked the dogs around the neighbourhood after she got some of my skate. New start. Same time as me. So 20 past, about 10 past, almost 10 past 8. So you are what? 20 hours and some minutes in, and you've not cracked yet. Not yet. Fed 2 cats. Is that 2 new starters or 1? Well, I would say 2 cats. Do you know what? You're all going to be having, 30 million new starts over the next, day or 2, and you're all going to be hashtag Nicola made me do it. Apart from Celia, who's holding out strong. Is she going to get to 21 hours? Andy could quite well try and persuade you like he was trying to persuade me all year. And I didn't break.
Never mind.
Also on no buy for the year. Ooh. Well, we'll try not to make you break, Celia. For all my ribbon, I'll do my best that you don't break, okay? I'm not as strong as Celia. I'm like a magpie attracted to shiny new things. The thing we do today is a new start January 1st. Yep.
Oh, is that what it is?
What's the matter?
I'm trying to find something on that.
Oh. Started hay to sell this morning, planning another one tonight. It says, Chrissy, yep. I broke by no buying rule. I needed extra to get free shipping on Amazon.
Oh,
Well, of course.
I think. Is that it?
You have to take advantage, of free shipping, and, sometimes you have to add things to the cart.
What's that? Free shipping is a good thing, right?
Yeah. Free shipping is an excuse. I'm eyeing up another Carolyn Manning. She's one that's called Garnet Shades of Red. Garnet was my mum's birthstone. It would have been a birthday on January 10th. Yes, I've seen that one. It's very beautiful. I don't know if you guys watch A World of Stitches, Tracy. Yeah, it is a bit squeaky, Joyce. Tracy, A World of Stitches has got 2 of those Carolyn Mannings, and she's determined to get them finished this year, because while she loves them, they are annoying her. I did go back to the start that I made at StitchCon 2023, One Nation, and finished the first line of words last night. Brilliant. Hi, Lucy. I did some whipgo stitching this morning before my daughter came over on a Joan Elliott Celtic Blessing. Lovely stuff. I like Joan Elliott's. Okay. Oh, they're messaging about Gavin and Stacey
Well, I'm not interested at the minute.
in the family chat. Well, not that I watch it. There you go. Yes, I'm definitely squeaking. This needle has been on fire. 700 stitches in the other one, and almost 550 stitches in this one today. I can't remember the one Ebony's doing. I want to say something of flamingos. She showed it on one of her floss tube. It looks amazing. I don't recall. I loved how they ended it. If it had any other way, it would have been eruptions. Yeah, well, I don't watch it, so I've got a backlog of unstarted gecko rouge kits. I should start all of them, right? Can a duck swim? Squeaky, squeaky. What it says is that the tarnish. This needle's tarnished a little. It should be why it's squeaking. I'm considering taking the Christmas village off the mantle this afternoon. Our Christmas tree will be coming down tomorrow. Let's switch this needle. After Medusa doll makers designs were discontinued, just put everything I was eyeing. Yeah. I know lots of people did the Medusa doll maker thing. Yeah. Okay, let's just cross out these ones that I've done. $3041. Need some 3041. 3041. Okay. Hey, Grace. Happy New Year to you too, and to anybody else who's joined. 66 of you watching. Yeah, it was one of mine, that one. It's one that I do use, Year of the Gecko. Yeah, because we're going to have Year of all my Gecko Rouge starts. I've got 11. I think it's 11. I'm pretty sure it's 11. Does Medusa doll maker have a site to get patterns? Yes, she does. But I'm not sure if there's been a debate about the charting, because obviously it's very different to Gecko Rouge. So, and I think she also has an Etsy, doesn't she? Hey, Sonia. Okay. Right, so I am going to go and have a look at the thread in 2 seconds. We're going to do what our lovely Laurie has christened as Sew and Tell. And see what you guys have been working on. And Celia, it's your opportunity to look away so you don't get enabled. Okay. Ah, yes, there you go, Emily. Alchemist Stitch did a review of the charting compared to Gecko Rouge. Carla says, Happy New Year, Andy. Don't feel bad, but you lost. No 2024, no start.
Never mind.
But we've supported you. So it's all good. I think Andy's learned not to do an annual bet with me.
No, I don't want to do anymore.
Yeah, you see, I'm stubborn, aren't I?
Yeah.
In fact, if you go to the dictionary and look up the word stubborn, you'll find a picture of me. I got on roll sewing pieces for the wolf quilt too. I get a bunch ready and start sewing together. Brilliant. I'm looking forward to seeing that quilt made up, Kelly. Now Nicola's revenge, 17 new starts. Ah, yes, but we'd got them all. We'd got them all. I had been collecting them like the curator that I am. Revenge is 17 new starts, isn't it? But, you know, I think, to be fair, you wouldn't have minded if I'd have done that last year, this year. You know, you just like to see me happy with my stitching. And this makes me happy. Stitching is my therapy. Okay. A little patch filled in. I wonder if Patsy's okay. She's either busy or not very well, I would have said. Hey Tracy, Happy New Year. Okay. The old book of face. So let's find out what you guys have been stitching on Sew and Tell. Come on. Okay. It's a polite name for what we call it usually. Okay, 290 of you in my group now, which is absolutely phenomenal. And there are 60 comments on this thread. Now, this could take a while. So I'm going to turn off the comments now. Because otherwise I will be here literally all night. Okay, so our Monique is in the Haid cell. Yes, a new start it is. The cell from Haid just past 10%, but the confetti is heavy, but turning out really nice. Look at that cute panda as well. That's awesome. Okay. And it's the steampunk portal that Monique is doing. Do you know what this reminds me of? If you'd seen Tomb Raider, you know, she has that clock that she puts in the wall.
Mm-hmm. This
reminds me of that. Okay. Susan is getting close to 10% done on Supersized Max Colour, a stitching shelf, starting scene 3 for the new year. You know, you see the fireplace coming in. I love how you've got, you know, your tuckers and stuff and everything there. It's lovely. Okay. Right. And Susan's shared what she has done so far. Come on. That looks beautiful. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to get to the winter shelf on mine. It's going to be so good. But that is amazing. Hey, Charlotte. Okay, where else have we got in here? Carla, new year, new whip. There you go. You see, look, if somebody else is having a new start, that means you can have a new start. Stitches are so beautiful. It is the Van Gogh cat. Just blow that up so you can see the actual kitty cat itself. Love a kitty cat. And ready to start. Okay. What else do we have? Oh yeah, Charlotte, Carla did put a closer up picture, a bit brighter one there as well. Beautiful kitty cat. And Charlotte, as she's just joined us, is busy working on Defender of the Seas by the Stitch Crypt. There we go. That's better. That fabric's lovely, Charlotte. What is it? Okay. Gemma has been busy on Marvelous Garden, Heaven and Earth Designs. And I watched last night's, I watched a stitch with me last night from earlier on in the week. And it looks like we've definitely progressed because we've got a portion of the balustrade, the fence in. But it's just beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, so the fabric is Trick or Treat hand-dyed 18-count Ada by KLT Charting. KLT Charting do have a Facebook group, so...
Well, that's the name of the urge for a bit, KLT.
Yeah, she's still around, yeah. Oh. Okay, Silver Stitches Lizzie, Bygone Summer. Artwork Josephine Wall, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. 205 stitches today. Okay. And Lizzie has popped in the mock-up. Look at that. Isn't she beautiful? Lots of confetti though, that one. Really, really lovely. Yes, Adria, the colours in Marvelous Garden, they are absolutely fantastic. I love watching Gemma's stitch with me. Okay, Kay, Hummingbirds in Spring by Donna Gelsinger. The second milestone chart for the Haid Sal. Started it at 3 a.m. and stitched until 8 after finishing the first diagonal. Went to bed for a nap before getting up and carrying on. Got to make that insomnia pay for itself. I'll probably work on today and this until I either get the second diagonal completed or I get fed up on it and then pick up the cell again. I love what you've done there as well, Kay, by stitching in the start date. That's a really, really good idea. I like that. Okay, so that's the finished design. A lot of pink in that. A lot of pink. Just like where I've got currently going on with. Okay. Can't claim it. I saw it on YouTube. Hey, you can claim it for today. Okay. Progress for Kay on the Haid cell, and she's chosen the roses chart. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 5th diagonal, or is it the 3rd? I don't know how many stitches wide you're working, Kay. And this is the mock-up for the roses for the Haid cell. And we have our first finish. Ding, 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 ding. Family, a little bit of crazy, a little bit of loud, and a whole lot of love. So, nicely done, Kay. That's your Hogmanay finish, isn't it? Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah. It's called Family of Crazy, Family Crazy, Loud, Live by Demented Stitches on Etsy. So there's the mock-up. Okay, right. Okay. Emily, here it is in all its glory. Wise Owl completed 24th of the 12th. Started on 25th of the 8th. 116,000 stitches, 2 over 110. We'll be starting a new year, new start. High Street 2 by Gwendolyn McShepherd, designed by Stitches So Beautiful. So another finish. Ding, 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 ding. Beautiful. Well done, Emily. So we always like a finish. Okay. And this is Emily's next start by the look of it. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Come on. And that was supremely fast. That. Really fast. Okay, right. Tory, Boots and Flowers by Lars Stewart from Haid. 28 count, 1 over 1 full cross. Entering the new year with 80,000 stitches to go. I will finish this year. Great stuff. That will be fabulous when it's done. And it's beautifully colourful now. It's going to be gorgeous when it's done. Okay. And Tori has shared a mock-up. But yeah, look how colourful it is. Really lovely. Okay. Mel is attempting to finish this. How does your garden grow? Cross-stitch kit or pattern? It looks like it's caterpillar cross-stitch. So there's the mock-up. And let's see if Mel has shared how far she is. Caterpillar Cross Stitch Designs. I can remember when they did the Hello series. Yeah, no, she's not shared a progress picture, but she has said there she just wants to start several new ones. Celia, Cross Stitch Studios, and Mystery 2025. Sal, first page came on the 31st of December, and I have stitched 850 stitches. It's weird to stitch something that I don't know what it is. It's an adventure. Absolutely, it's an adventure. Absolutely. I'm not quite sure how I would, if I could do a mystery, Sal. I'm just too nosy, I think. Tracy, this was a new start and a finish. Hope it counts. Of course it does. Ding, 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 ding. Started 30th of December 2024 and finished on the 1st of the 1st, 2025. Busy as a bee, My Needle and Me by Lizzie Kate. Absolutely fabulous, Tracy. So absolutely you'll get a ding, 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 ding. Beautiful. Love a Lizzie Kate. Okay, what else have we got on here? Case reply. Arctic by Jan Patrick Krasny. Arctic coming to life. On 25 count, 2 over 1 full cross, 3.94%. 11,292 stitches done in December. Pleased with my progress. So this is by Sarah. So there we go. You can see the frame coming in and a bird, and already much detail in the background. Awesome sauce.
That's my saying.
Yeah, I agree with you, Laurie. Not knowing would drive me insane as well. Red, my new start, the Haid Sal 2025. Innocent Dreams. It's a cute rabbit on 36 count linen, 2 over 1 tent stitch, right at 3,034 stitches. A lot of background work. Yes, I should say so. Great stuff. I'm hearing some chitter chatter out there, Andy. Not sure how friendly it is.
I'm not bothered.
Oh. And she's shared the mock-up. This bunny is very cute, I have to say. But that background is just too much for me. What do you think, Andy?
Cool. I like it.
It's a bunny. Okay, what else have we got in here? Okay, Linda Fabrizio is doing Jelly World for the Haid Sal. Artwork by L&L Designs. And it looks like we've got some hand-dyed fabric there. And it looks like an Ada to me. But looking good, Linda. Good start.
Oops, that's a deja vu.
Sonia is busy working on Jemmy from Heaven and Earth Designs, stitched 1 over 1 on some 25 count. Looking fabulous, Sonia. Oh, excuse me. Absolutely fantastic, that. Yes, Lizzie, I think I would agree with you. I mean, I've bought a couple of mystery kits and I've been very lucky, but, you know. Enid started a Hands Across the Sea black sampler today. Cool beans. Okay. Laura, new start, Queen Anne's lace, lavender and lace on 32 count unknown printed fabric. 2/2, using all the called for. My advent from my mum and sister. This is 700 stitches in. You can already see the lavender and lace style in this. Okay. And Laura has posted a mock-up. But yeah, you can see the style already, just in that little tiny section. It's a lovely piece. Okay, what else have we got on here? Anna Karen's Cosmic Marbles. 1,341 more stitches since Sunday. It's now at 5.11%. And this is the supersize max colour. I still love this one here. You know, obviously this is on my list of ones to start, although I'm just doing the regular size, regular colour. But yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to all of them, really. Our Joyce is working on Middle Earth, Heaven and Earth design. 1/1 full cross on some 25 count Lugana. Joyce's oldest whip decided to include in 2025 aims. So yeah, looking good. Obviously you're doing the Heaven and Earth designs one. I've got the Chiltern Crafts one. But yeah, so they're a lovely piece, those maps. I do like a map. Oh. Sandra, I would like to wish everybody a happy new year with lots of enjoyable stitching. This is my start on the 2025 Haid Sal. I'm doing Drinks on the Beach by Lars Stewart. And as of January the 1st, I'm at 11.74% of the first instalment. Super neat. Cosmic Marbles is an Amy Stewart. Okay. It is because of all them beautiful colours. How could it not be? And Sandra shared a mock-up there. There you go. Drinks on the Beach. Lovely, bright colours. Did I say something different? I might have said something different. I put it down to going to bed at silly o'clock.
Hey, I did too.
Yeah. Okay. Daphne, Song of Summer, Heaven and Earth Designs, with artist Donna Gelsinger, 1/1, full cross on 28 count. I'm looking forward to seeing how Drinks on the Beach pieces turn out. Yeah, I am too. I think it'll be interesting to see Kelly. Okay. And Daphne has shared the mock-up for this one. Look at that. That is quite pretty. Really colourful, that. 2 robins with a blue tip. And I can't remember what these birds are. Finches, I would imagine. Some kind of finch. Really nice. Really nice. Okay. Vivian has been working on Santa's House from Cottage Garden Samplings. 247 stitches today. And it looks like that is on some sparkly fabric. The Santa needle minder to go with. Fabulous stuff, Vivian. Katinka is working on the Little Cake Shop. And Amy Stewart, Heaven and Earth Designs. Stitched on 25 count, 1/1 full cross. And Katinka is at 36.25%. Yeah, the detail in this is coming out quite extraordinary. And look at them bunting. Really nice. And a banner there that says cupcakes. Really lovely.
Your followers don't do anything other than lovely, Nikki.
Correct. So Ashley is working towards the first finish of 2025. It's the Mill Hill Hummingbird.
Don't hum.
Huh?
You said hummingbird. I was saying don't hum. It would annoy me. Oh no.
I do try not to hum.
Not you. I didn't mean you.
Well, I don't know what you're on about then.
Never mind. Don't worry about
Okay.
it. It's just the way my mind works.
And Ashley has shared a mock-up of it. And this one, I believe, is done on paper. Yeah, hummingbirds with some fuchsias. And I don't do plants. I can kill them very easily. I've killed a plastic plant before.
That's true, you have.
Oh, gonna be flipping pick. 2 seconds, peoples.
Have you made a bunch?
Yeah, well, it's just decided it's gonna do what it wants to flipping do.
What did you do? Technical difficulties. This is I think where you need that.
Do. There you go. Play the girl from Ipanema. All right.
Okay.
No, I don't want to send it.
That's not the tune I had in my head. But okay.
What did you have in your head?
Do.
Okay. Just loading back up the comments. Okay, where were we? Come on. Okay, right. So this is one that is on my start list. Our Emily is doing Van Gogh Never Passed by Unconventional X-Stitch. Just turn that message off because there's swearing in it. Officially at 25% as of last night. My goal is to finish him this year. So, yeah, this is on my start list. And it looks like lots of confetti. Bring it on. Okay. Judy's Glamour by Marta Darlig. Hoping for the row finish this week. I love this piece. I don't know if I've got it somewhere. You're doing a small version, only 40,000 stitches. Yeah, I've gone for the 250,000, haven't I? Is Catherine in tonight? Catherine is in, late to the party, entertaining her first footers. The New Year tradition. Okay. Right. Emails are... Oh, I don't want anything from Flaming Timu.
Why not?
Anybody else get those Timu emails constantly? Right, okay. This is part 3 of the Jesselyn Parks Wind of Change, charted by Gecko Rouge. I'm at 81.05% completion. So I think, if I'm right, if Denise is in, this is the one where there's like 3 pieces. If so, it's on my wish list.
What do you mean it is something, Hannah?
Well,
Yeah, it is. So there are 3 portions to this.
Why don't you just tell me?
I definitely want that.
I'm busy.
Well,
You're supposed to be on holiday.
I'm on holiday.
1 minute, I want to know. Next minute, that's busy. Make your mind up. Do you want to know? Or do you kept in the dark?
Okay, Hannah, let me just do this. Thank you. So Jennifer shares this, which is Ophi Day, aka Birds on a Fence by Jardin Privé. Both it's in. This is both my Whitgo calls for January. 14.18%. I probably completely butchered the French there, but there you go. And this is the last one. So you have all done another super job. Let me just check, just make sure I haven't missed anything. Has been known.
It has.
Yeah, we've had some finishes, some progress, and potentially some enabling.
Not from me, for a change.
Not from you, for absolutely for a change.
I'll enable you any day.
I think this year I need to follow your lead and put the whips into a rotation so they can all have some progress. Yes. Do you know what? I've never looked back since having a rotation. Just have a quick look to see if there's anything else in the group to share. Yeah, absolutely fabulous. Whip parade, indeed. Definitely enabled, but pro, bless you. All the projects are lovely, absolutely. Ashley's stitching room is getting bigger. Look at that. You can come and do me a stitchy room. Both get a holiday over to the UK. Oh, just come off my group again because I'm a walloper. Right, Denise, it is 3 parts. I fully complete the second part. First part is mostly completed. Right, okay. Yeah, it's one of those that I want to get. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Twas Patsy birthday and lots of New Year wishes. But yeah, 2 new member requests. Shall we let them in? Yes. And yes, we shall let both of you ladies in. I'm assuming that you are both watching. Okay, so that's you sorted. Fabulous. Right. You're all amazing. You've done some fabulous work in progresses. And let's have more on Sunday. I keep thinking it's Sunday today. Oh, the cat's having a bit of a runabout. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous projects there, Judy. Some fabulous work as well from everybody. So, yeah. And finishes. Well, I mean, hey, what, 3 finishes on that thread? Was it 3? That owl one is amazing. It is weird for the new year to be beginning in midweek. You're absolutely right. It feels like it should fall on a Saturday night, doesn't it?
Maybe we should make that the law from now on.
I've posted in Haid group. Speaking of a neighbour, posting the Haid sale purchases for those who are interested. So in the group, Kay has shared her Heaven and Earth Designs purchases. Yes, Sandy, it is. It's because we've had a roast, isn't it? Because normally on Wednesdays, you know, it's like, I don't know, ready meal or something simple for us. And today we've had a full roast dinner. But, you know, we can't have New Year without a roast dinner. Well, we can't anyway. Tradition in our house. New Year roast dinner.
Right, your video is done. I can't send it to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
I just got to upload it. It might take a while.
Okay. No worries. Most kind of you, my dear.
Well, you kind of need it, don't you?
Well, yeah, if I'm going to upload it, I definitely need it.
You'll not be able to upload it tonight. But for people who are listening to this, this is the video.
Yeah.
Where Nikki does her new start.
The new start video, yeah. Yes, you've enabled me. Bygone Summer and She Sleeps is now in my rotation, and that's a monogamous stitcher. Oh.
We done with that?
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Well, I've done Google and found out what the thing was you share.
Yes, Tracy, a princess needs more time. It's so beautiful. I have around 25 in rotation, says Laura. One focus on a finish that I work on every third whip change. Then I have a temperature stitch catch up. Yep. And traditionally now, as we had lamb. Oh, very nice. Also, seeing if you can do 100 a day on a whip. Yeah. Yeah. Really hoping your start of Van Gogh never passes on a Sunday, since I won't be able to join on Wednesdays. So I will film a stitch with me with it on the Wednesday, but then also bring it out on the Sunday. So it won't be completely from the beginning on the Sunday. It'll be 1,000 stitches in. It'll just have a little extra stitching time to get it underway during that week. Sorry, they're having a conversation in the kitchen. Let's ignore them and get out some 799. No, 779. They're still talking about Gavin and Stacey. I didn't watch it. I've never watched it, so I'm like baffled. And apparently you have to watch it. But there you go. Red, I had a great stitching time with you guys. Have a nice evening. Bye. Thanks for joining, Red. It's been great to have you. See you Sunday, all being well. Have a great week. There you go, Lizzie. You've enabled someone. She sleeps and I'm responsible for, and bygone stitches, bygone summers you're responsible for. I could put aside aquamarine and work on princesses so you can see the progress tomorrow on Zoom. Yeah, do you know what? For me, my rotation works brilliantly, because what I do is I have 5 projects that I work on every week. I have a Monday, Tuesday project, and over those 2 days, I get 1,000 stitches in. I have a Wednesday, Thursday project where I have 1,000 stitches in over the 2 days. I have a Friday, Saturday project. Can you see where this is going? Where I have 1,000 stitches in over those 2 days. And then I have my Sunday stitch, which is however many stitches it gets in. And then when I finished my rotation stitches on Monday to Saturday, then out comes she sleeps for some extra. But when I'm stitching over 1,000 stitches a day, you know, obviously I can do that, but, you know, perhaps something like that, but with where the numbers work better for you. You know, or, you know, you could work on 7 whips a week, or 1 whip every 3 days or something. You know, there's loads of ways of doing it, I suppose, really, when you think about it.
There's a couple in the fridge. There's one there.
That sounds doable pretty quick if it's not confetti heavy. Yeah, you see, I'm quite lucky that lots of my pieces, you know, if you've seen my pieces, lots of them have got plenty of block stitching in it. Even this new start's got lots of block stitching in it.
Oh, by the way, the black seems like it hasn't gone out for the wash.
When you're doing sort of block stitching of like black and stuff, you can get loads done.
I've got it black, but the thing is, with the jumper, because it's white and pink, like, I don't know if the black will go underneath it or not, because if it shows at the top.
Mine all have stitch goes from 400 to 600. Big heads get 1 week. Yeah. I suppose that's the other way of doing it, isn't it? Look at the size of it and proportion a stitch goal in relation to it. Say if it's, you know, work out what 1% is. You know, there are people out there, especially ones that were doing the massive supersized max colours, like Emily Brind, or Crafty Emily, is trying to do 1% a month. So yeah, there's loads of ways of doing it. It's just establishing what works best for you and around your time. Okay, what am I doing here? Six, 4, 7.
Okay. How many colours you've got?
We also spoke with pattern keepers, so working on paper can be a little challenging. Yeah. I also de-enabled you. I had She Stitch regular, but after seeing the max colour, I took it off. I think I'd be disappointed with the regular. Yeah. I think that this one definitely, you know, so, you know, with max colour pieces, you know, discuss, with max colour pieces, some of them with high detail absolutely warrant going for max colour, but not necessarily the super size. But the detail says, you know, that, you know, the way that the piece itself says this needs a lot of colour to replicate the detail of the original artwork. And I think this one definitely needed the max colour to replicate the detail. Princesses I'm talking about, stained glass, has 6 main Disney princesses: Jasmine, Snow White, Cinderella, Ariel, Belle and Aurora. Ooh. One week I stitch on my choice, says Laurie. The next week is the pieces I ignore the most. Try and do one diagonal on rotation for full coverage. The height style will be different, as I need to stick to 250 stitches per day to get the 6 pages done. Non-full coverage gets slotted in here and there. Also a very good plan. Okay. Maybe we can start a discussion thread in the group. How do you rotate? You know, give people ideas. I think I'd still be cross-stitching if I had to follow paper, but perhaps just not as much.
Okay, whatever.
And I've done full coverage off paper. Done a couple of Heaven and Earth designs off paper. My Realm of Middle Earth map was started on paper.
What are you doing?
We done it now.
Maggots?
I have my small projects for my temperature stitching, 100 stitches daily. Sounds like a plan. There's lots of people doing temperature stitching, where you work out, you have 9 pieces, and depending on different people doing it in different way, but the biggest way that I've seen is, now you have 10 pieces, and each of them are assigned a number from 0 to 9. Right? And if the temperature that day, whatever the number ends on, so like, for example, if it was 20, it would end on 0. You would stitch the piece that you've assigned 0 for so many stitches.
Okay.
And that's how temperature stitching works. You know, some people work on the average temperature, some people work on the lowest, some people work on the highest.
But does it work the same if it's a single number?
Yeah. So, like, for example, if it was 4, like 4 degrees, you would just pick project number 4. Sorry, just explaining to Hannah. But yeah, people work temperature stitching in different ways. Some people work it on highest, lowest, average. Some people even work it on previous years, or on projected, or an actual. So, you know, lots of people do it in different ways.
Sounds like fun.
It is. It's like a game, so people can get progress on stitcher pieces. I'm going to add Once Upon a Fairy Tale to Saturday Stitch. Want to get it moving. Plan. Sounds like a good plan to me. I think Andy will want to sit there when he comes in. Can you not swing that chair? It's already chipping a lump out the wall, look, can you see? So stop swinging the chair.
I'm planning on repeating here anyway.
Eventually, yeah, but not immediately. Alison, I have 55 of my whips on an app called Wheel on my phone. I give the wheel a spin if I need help to decide a project. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm picking my new starts. It's via the wheel. The only thing is that I was watching Stitchy Witch, and she was saying about how she put them on a wheel, and then when it landed, and she'd be like, I don't think I want to stitch that one. So she'd take it off and spin it again, and then
I don't like that.
yeah.
What's the point?
I think with anything with any rotation, you have to be super disciplined.
Hello, how do you do?
Just waiting for Mum's thing to upload.
It's taking a while, I think.
Well, it's halfway there.
Oh gosh, I think
It's
it's
all right.
halfway.
Yeah, it's halfway there. It's doing all right. It'll be done by 30:30.
I do not get temperature stitching like samplers. My brain can't comprehend it. It's one of them things, you either get it or you don't. It took me a few times of listening to the concept of it to get it. And then, you know, it's got so many variables. I don't think it's not for me.
It takes me a while to get it.
I put mine on a wheel and my Lisa Parker came out 3 days running. I'm assuming it's mean Lisa Parker there, okay. So I thought, what's the point? Yeah, see, that's the thing. You know, you either have to be taking them off or run the risk of having the same thing come out over and over and over and over again. You know, things like people like Crafter Gaming Jamie. You know, when she does like a month of spinning, like she did last month, it was like constantly she was getting the same ones over and over. Okay, Susan, what did I enable you with? What did I enable you with? I'm scared now. Okay. Oh, hi, Kat. Windowsill. Going to have a look at the rain. North Pole Express. Cool.
Feel like the North Pole outside.
Yeah, Hannah says it feels like the North Pole outside.
Not that cold.
Hannah feels the cold, Andy.
I ain't got my phone, but last I saw it was going to be -1 today.
Are you working tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
That's not that cold. -1 ain't that cold.
It's not that cold.
Okay. Do we have some Canadians in here tonight?
And we have Celia in Iceland.
Right. Please tell Hannah that -1 is not that cold.
It is for me. I feel the cold.
And a -1 compared to what they get is subtropical.
It's bikini weather.
But to me, it's cold.
I just had a she sleeps to my wish list. Oh, bless you. My whip goes household chores this year. Closets, cupboard and basement. Can you come and do it in my house too? I don't have a basement, so you're all right.
Hannah, don't forget your drink.
Right. Celia's just said we have -15. So she's got -15 in Iceland.
Well, right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to Iceland.
-1 in Scotland for Kay. The real feel is -2.
What's wrong with Iceland? They do some good deals.
No. I will go to the supermarket, Iceland, not the country, Iceland. You absolute.
No.
I couldn't resist that. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist that.
Donkey.
Post-it in group. Thanks, Susan. I'll have a look. -1. It's cold below freezing in Canada.
Yeah, dear.
Okay, Kelly has to go. Have a great time with your stitching. Going to work on the wolf quilt. It'd be great to see you, Kelly. All being well, join us Sunday. It's a balmy 3 degrees Celsius in Wales at the moment. So there you go, Hannah. Go off to Wales and get your bikini out.
I thought it was better. I'm going to first step at work.
You're not. You're going to be fine. You're going to live.
It was only about 5 or 6 the other day. And I had to borrow Shelley's jacket to put off my jumper because I was that cold.
Well, you're still alive, aren't you? You made it, didn't you?
Barely.
I could have put money on you saying barely there. I really could.
Dear, oh dear.
I'm sorry, Hannah, but you don't know you're born.
No. I was having to walk to school in snowdrifts with no wellies.
No,
Be careful.
I'm not walking in snow.
And be careful,
Yeah,
Nikki, because you're showing your age there.
I know. Yes, indeed, Laurie. Bundle up, buttercup, indeed.
Actually, I'll check my room fit there. It's 3 degrees outside now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's tropical.
Hannah, 3 degrees compared to what these guys have got. It's ridiculous.
Cillia's got -15, right? So
Went down to -1 by 12 o'clock.
Hannah, you really do.
Hannah's obsessed with the outside
you do not
weather
know
temperature.
you're born. I'm sorry. You don't.
Nope. Remember when the bus was 15 minutes late and you had an accidental day? Yeah. Except that my mother wouldn't have that. She'd be like, if the bus is late, you should walk it. My mum was terrible. Currently 15 degrees in Melbourne, Australia, but it's going to warm up to be a lovely 23 degrees. Saturday, it's supposed to get to 39 degrees.
Oh, felt that.
So-
felt that.
You can either freeze or heat wave.
Heat wave.
Right, I'm guessing that Hannah's moving to Melbourne then.
Well, hang on. Is this Australia?
Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
I was going to say, because
yeah. Hannah doesn't like the idea of spiders.
Hannah, you can still move to Melbourne. There's one in Derbyshire.
That's not good.
Adria says you can go to her 8 degrees Celsius at the moment, 17 degrees during the day. So that's just nice.
I've done Melbourne, yeah. Actually.
That's not a bad one. Where's that again?
Whereabouts are you again, Adria? Adria, are you in Malaga,
I might have to consider that one. 'cause
Spain?
that's nothing to put off then.
What do you stitch on when the temperature is minus, or do you have to frog? You have to you stitch on wherever the number is at the end, or the number on. So if it was like -5, you'd stitch on project number 5. Yes, Malaga. Tell Hannah, says Michelle, tell Hannah you don't really need to worry about the spiders.
What,
So there you go, in Melbourne.
In Australia?
Yeah, and Michelle's in Melbourne, so she'd know, wouldn't she?
I've seen too many. Like,
Yeah, and you've seen people's scare tactics where the spiders are concerned,
They
Hannah.
were-
they have like big, massive. I'm talking about the spiders we have here that are like tiny.
The spiders that we have here are like tiddlers.
Exactly.
Tiny.
Can you imagine with Australia where the spiders are 10 times bigger?
I think you've probably been watching too many scare tactics.
Scare tactics.
Yep.
To be fair, that kind of thing, Hannah, it's not when you watch it, it is designed to put you off. Don't believe everything that you see / hear on the internet. That's all I'm going to say.
That's it.
A lot of people do.
I'll go to New Zealand. There's only one poisonous spider in New Zealand. The cat's about to climb into the Christmas tree.
If the cat climbs into the Christmas tree, I'm going to crucify her.
Our winters can be pretty chilly. In Australia, the southerlies come straight from Antarctica and they chill you right to the bone. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but
get as cold in temperature some places, but the winds are bitter.
The
So-
ideal part of Australia, though, is if I moved to Australia, I'd get warm all year round. Because the second it starts to get cold in Australia,
You'd just come back here, wouldn't you?
The second it gets cold, you go back there.
I'm watching you, cat.
She won't actually climb the Christmas tree.
How do you know? You
Because
see?
you were good, though, shouldn't it, by now?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, because don't forget that for the most part, that tree's had presents under it while it's been up.
I said that to my cousin who lives northwest of Melbourne. She said I needed to be more wary of kangaroos. Kangaroos are more dangerous than spiders.
Kangaroo, mate.
Celia, I will see you again on Sunday. Thanks for the company tonight. No worries at all, Celia. Great to have you. And stick with it. You can do it. If I can do it with Andy saying all year to me, have a new start, have a new start, have a new start,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, you can.
Because I'm chirping right in my ear hole every time.
That's the point. Oh, one.
Who would what?
Oh, one.
One?
Yeah.
What would you think, Anna?
One.
What's she win again?
That's to be debated. The big red kangaroos are the ones you need to watch out for.
Red.
Mm.
And it will.
What? Google what?
Red kangaroos.
Blimey.
Emus and cassowaries are dangerous. Emus and cassowaries are dangerous too. Yeah, but apparently they're dangerous, Hannah. So there you go. It's not the spiders you have to worry about. It's the mammals.
I have enough with the cat.
Well, I know we have enough with the cat. Yeah, she's gets her murder mittens out, doesn't she?
Oh.
Wasn't there an emu war in Australia? No idea. Crocodiles as well. Yeah.
Well, yeah, crocodiles are obvious.
Yeah, but we still got Crocodile Dundee.
That's not a knife.
That's a knife.
What?
The kangaroos.
Do I have to?
Hey, look, it's one on me, so yeah.
What am I searching for? Red kangaroo.
Red kangaroos. Can you believe that Hannah is making Andy search red kangaroos because she's not got her phone on her? Dear, oh dear.
Red Kangaroo is the name of a trampoline park in Coventry. Anyway,
Oh, well, there you go.
anyway, right.
That means that Coventry is incredibly dangerous as well. Then
That's got nothing to do with kangaroos. Right. The red kangaroo, or Osphanta rufus, is the largest of all kangaroos, the largest terrestrial mammal native to Australia, and the largest extant marsupial, apparently.
Oh.
So,
What a photo.
you want a photo?
oh my gosh,
Okay, there you go.
I love this.
What
I
are
love
these
this thread.
things?
I learn loads.
Take it on.
I love these streams. I learn loads, and thank you for sharing. It's really fun. And then Hannah gets to look daft, don't you? Wanting to see what a kangaroo looks like you don't know what a
red
kangaroo looks like.
woman, not any kangaroo.
Oh, I've
It's
shown
not
you
like
one
it's
now.
different.
I'm showing you one now, so what are you whinging at?
I'm gonna take one home.
Oh my days!
Apparently they're dangerous, Hannah, so you wouldn't want one.
I'd win it round with a couple of dog trees.
We have a huge country, and depending on where you live, depends on what you need to worry about. So there you go, Hannah. Cane toads are apparently a nightmare as well.
Frogs.
I think I've heard Darren mention those. Dizzy Stitcher. Pretty sure he's mentioned cane toads.
Is he Australian?
No, he's from Doncaster, but he lives in Australia
I
now.
was going. Oh, right. No. But that's okay. Fair enough. Like, but I mean,
He'll be on his flight home soon. If not, he'll be getting ready for the airport because he's got it's 2.5 days of travelling. He's got 2 layovers, both of 7 hours each.
That's no thing with Australia. It takes too long to get there.
23 hours.
In the air.
Ow, Hannah, don't do that. Hannah, don't. Do
Hannah,
that.
don't.
Please, Nikki, that's your video, son.
When you're told don't, then just stop.
Oh, look, the cat's come to comfort, yeah.
No, she hasn't. She's come to Nosh.
It's nearly feeding time now. So
Yeah.
that's what that's all about.
Got food there. She's still
Anyway,
got
your
food
video,
upstairs,
Sandy.
she's not touched.
Thank you, love. Oh. I think Hannah's learning more off these live streams than she ever learnt at school.
Well, that's
If anybody
Believable,
else has got
considering-
recommendations for somewhere to go that's warm, let me know.
where.
I'm sure Carla will have you in Portugal.
Well, how warm is Portugal?
About as warm as Spain.
Okay. I was not contended.
I find that quite amazing that you've currently got a live stream going. You've got someone in Iceland with -15 right now, and someone in Portugal who's got temperatures of what, 20-ish, something like that?
Well, Malaga, Adria's in Malaga in Spain,
Yeah.
and 8 degrees at the moment, 17 in the day at the minute.
And 17 degrees is jacket weather. I can cope with that. That's fine.
17 degrees, that's not jacket weather for me. That's shorts and t-shirt, mate.
17 degrees is just right.
Hey, Caroline.
It's not too cold, it's not too warm, it's just right.
It is
Seven
a
o-
proven scientific fact that women prefer it to be that touch warmer than men, which is why I am always sweating buckets when you guys are like, no, this is cold.
It's like weird baths. I always have my bath as hot as I can get it. But you'll have it hot, but not hot enough for me.
Sorry, we're just having a debate now about temperatures and everything flipping else, really, I think. Gee.
Women can cope better with higher temperatures. It's a proven fact.
I certainly can.
Oh, my good gravy.
The cold hurts my skin. My legs hurt.
This is why you're feeling the cold right now, and I'm not. For me, this is quite temporary. I can handle it, and you're like -1. Gonna die.
Check out. Don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow.
Run.
I'm not running to work.
You could jog.
You
Though.
could jog there to warm you up.
Jog. Yeah, that'll warm you up.
I'll be going with Shelly most likely anyway.
What in the car?
It's -2 degrees and snowing in northern Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, no thanks.
We have a saying in Sweden, there is no bad weather, only bad clothes.
That's actually genius.
That's actually true as well, I would say.
I'd say it is. Yes. No bad weather, only bad clothes. I like that.
Mm,
I like that.
I like that. I could adopt that. My hubby once said, how bad can a hot flash be? Once I hugged him during one and he agrees. Oh dear.
The things you talk about on these live streams.
Well, you know, there are only certain things we can talk about. We have to keep it CBeebies because YouTube doesn't like any mention of and
Yeah.
Naughty words, naughty phrases.
yeah, female body parts, female examinations and how to make them fun.
Really?
Yeah. You know, normal medical testing
Guessing you
and how
can't
that
talk-
having some certain attachments would make the doctor giggle.
Guessing you can't talk about male parts neither.
Oh no, you can't talk about anything like that. We've got to keep it CBeebies.
Oh, that's a shame.
I don't like where your mind is going just lately, you.
So yeah, it's just, I don't know, crazy.
Are you going to stop swinging on my chair, like?
Yeah, she's gonna do, cause I'm gonna clobber her if she carries on.
What time is it for everybody on your live?
It depends on where they are in the world. So what time zone would you like to know about?
Anyone? I'm just intrigued.
Okay, so
Well, Carl's-
Hannah's request, what time is it where you are right now? So
Carlos
if you're
will be an
not
hour
in,
in front of us.
if you're not in the UK, what time is it right now? Max used to ask me, how can you run so hot all day, but when you get in bed, your butt drops to sub-zero? That's me.
Did you just say B-U-T-T?
Yeah, but,
I don't think you're supposed to say that.
well,
Hang on a minute. You could say the word "but" in the
it's
other
better-
context.
yeah, like as in water, but.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. It's 10:20 a.m. on the 2nd of January in New Zealand. New Zealand.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Laura.
yeah,
That's
no,
Laura.
right.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's 4:22 in Pennsylvania, so that's in the afternoon. 8:22 a.m. in Melbourne. 3:22 p.m. in Chicago, Illinois, and the same in South Central USA. 4:22 in Pennsylvania and Ohio. It's 10 in the Netherlands.
AM or PM?
PM.
p.m. For Ashley, it's 5:22 p.m. Ashley is in, I think, Canada, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, Canada.
Anna Karen, 10:22 in Sweden, 2:22 p.m. in Arizona, USA. Adria is also at 10:22 p.m. 4:20 p.m. in Detroit, Michigan. 4:22 p.m. in Eastern Canada. 5:20 p.m. in Atlantic Canada. And it's also the 2nd of January in Australia. Julie is in Borneo and it's at 5:23 p.m. presumably. So there you go, Hannah.
So Australia are already on tomorrow.
Or New Zealand are already on tomorrow. Has that
So
blown
they're
your
like-
mind?
So they're like 24 hours ahead of us, then, aren't they? Technically.
Not quite 20. No, not 24.
No. So has that blown your mind?
A little.
Yeah.
But if we're on the 1st of January at 9,
Yeah.
and they're on the 2nd of January at 10,
In the morning.
In the morning.
oh.
So that's what, 13 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Currently 13 hours ahead.
Have you ever seen a map of the world's time?
Yeah.
No.
So Hannah
Blown
is
your mind.
absolutely mind blown.
Get this, right? What time is it at the North Pole right now?
Mid-afternoon.
This will blow your mind. What time is it at the North Pole?
Mid-afternoon.
Yeah, kind of right.
Go on.
Kind of wrong at the same time.
Go on.
The North Pole doesn't have a time
What do you mean?
because all the time zones are marked by imaginary lines and they all meet at the pole. There is no set time at the North Pole. If you stand right on the North Pole, time doesn't exist.
Judy's in
Well,
New
that's
Mexico.
impossible.
It's 2:24 p.m. and 46
It's the
degrees
same at the
Fahrenheit.
South Pole. It's the same at the South Pole. If you're stood right on the pole, time doesn't exist there.
I think I was lost on the call, thank you.
Andy would make a great teacher indeed. He actually did qualify as a teacher
Well, yes, but I can't use that qualification anymore.
Why not?
because it's
It's
lapsed.
lapsed.
What's that in English?
It's run out.
Oh.
You know, like
What
car
is
insurance runs out. Speaking of car insurance, have you had the email yet?
No, but I did do a little bit of Googling,
Oh,
a
cool.
bit of comparethemarket.com. Simple.
Good. Have you brought it down?
Well, considering that, I won't actually say the actual prices here, but considering that last year's quote was
A lot. Yeah.
and a bit, the cheapest quote on there was and a bit.
Oh, that's
Better.
a big drop.
Time zone to the east on me is NFLD. There it is 5:55 p.m. Time zone to the east of Sandra is NFLD.
Is that her in Borneo?
No, hang on. Atlantic Canada.
NFLDW Newfoundland.
Yeah. Newfoundland, yes. Thank you, Sandra. So, yeah. Have you found this interesting and informative, Hannah?
Oh, definitely.
Great. Yeah. She has, Carol. Yeah.
So when we're going to bed then, afterwards are already starting their day, or are halfway through their day.
Correct.
This is the thing that flat earthers can't understand. There are different time zones because the world ain't flat.
And Carla in Portugal is in the same time zone as us.
If the
I
world
thought
was,
Portugal's now in front of us.
21:26.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
the world is not flat, but say if the world was flat, why do we have hills if the world is flat?
That's a great question, Hannah.
Oh, blimey. Do you really want me to
Oh,
do you really
my
want to answer
days.
that?
If the world was flat, if it was a flat earth, why would we have hills? That's
There
a
are
great
very
question.
many reasons why hills exist, Hannah.
Yeah, but they wouldn't exist if the world was flat, though, would they? Think about it. If it's flat,
No, when people say it's flat, they mean it's like flat as opposed to
Okay.
round.
So,
yeah,
Tracy says, I hope this is not rude to ask, but how old is Andy?
40.
Andy is 40. Shh. Andy is 40. He is my toy boy. I am about to be 50.
They all know you're about to be 50.
Andy's no part.
And they all know, or at least most of them do, what you're getting
Apart from
them.
me.
Don't
Everybody
say a
knows
word,
apart from me.
peoples. I will say this, guys. It has been ordered.
Now, Joyce says this. How about this? 2 islands in Samoa. The time difference is 24 hours, but yet they have the same time, but the distance is minimal between them.
Yeah, they're probably either side of the international date line.
Tracy says she thought you were younger.
Oh, I'll take the compliment. Thank you very much.
He has been mistaken for my son. We went into Tesco's and we were buying alcohol. This is what, a good 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We were buying alcohol for Christmas and the cashier said, can I see your ID? And I'm like, oh, that's quite flattering, isn't it? Because, obviously I was pushing 40 at the time. And she went, oh, no, it's not because of you. It's because of your son. And I went, that's not my son. That's my fiance, because you were my fiance at that point. And she nearly fell off the chair in embarrassment.
I mean,
It's quite funny.
I take the compliment.
Get to Manitoba and Saskatchewan, Canada, if you want flat.
But that's what we were saying.
Yeah.
Well,
So if you want the Earth to be flat, you need to go to Manitoba and Saskatchewan.
If it's flat, hills can't exist.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't work like that.
Hannah, there's two different meanings of flat. Flat, what I'm talking about, is like flat as in, as opposed to that.
Yeah. But if it's flat, you can't put a hill on it.
Hills can be made, Hannah, when you are getting ready for bed, I'm getting settled for an afternoon nap, says Judy.
Cool.
Hey, Mona, Happy New Year to you too. It's a fun conversation, isn't it? I had the reverse of that. My ex was 6 years younger than me, but looked 10 years older. My ex definitely looked older than me. He was older, not by much, but he definitely looked older than me. And he probably still does. Not that I really care.
Not that you
He can-
recognize.
He can get in the bin. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm going to do 1,400 stitches today.
Wow.
So I've done my 1,367. My daughter took me out for my birthday. She got carded and I didn't. I was asked, the first time I was ever asked for ID, I was 18, which doesn't sound young, but it doesn't sound particularly old, should I say. But in the UK, at that point, you could buy cigarettes at age 16. And I got ID'd at 18 for buying cigarettes. Because I used to be a smoker. Fun fact, on Christmas Eve, it was 24 years since I stopped smoking.
A year before me.
Yeah, and it's only because I stopped smoking that you were born.
I was a wonderful miracle.
Larry's 18 years old. Well done, wonder how your needle is not small. It was squeaking earlier. Enid got carded at an R-rated movie when I was 21. Lord have mercy, I was apoplectic. I hadn't brought any ID. I wasn't buying intoxicants, etc. I was just going to a movie. I was 32 and got ID'd to buy cigarettes. Blimey.
There is an age, I'm sure, where you think more about incontinence than intoxicants.
Thanks, Caroline. Yeah. Yeah, we were nearly incontinent then, Enid. Dear, oh dear.
Better than being incoherent.
Well, that's very true, very true. Oh, my days.
Which I am on a regular basis.
Anyhow,
Hannah,
I have now done 660 stitches on this, 40 more, and I will make my 700 on this and 700 of course on my new start. But that is sadly where I must leave the stream. I am working in the morning, so I will want to finish these stitches and get myself off up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire. So shall we do this again on Sunday?
Yeah, I could do.
What do you reckon?
on Sunday?
Yeah.
It's a given, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. We could start just not to, for a change.
So what we will do is on Sunday, the new starts that I started today will come out for some extra stitches so you can get to see it. So stitch with me out tomorrow, stitch with me out Saturday as usual. But other than that, chaps, I'll see you Sunday. Have a great one.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.